Hey, Tyler, ESPN. This is for Shadowburn and Carpe. Coming in the series, I think most people were looking at you two versus Jake and LiNkzr as like the main matchup, the highlight reel matchup. You guys obviously won in the end. How do you rate LiNkzr and Jake as a duo, and how do you think you two stack up against the other DPS duos in the league?
I would say they played really, really well. Like we were actually like even surprised. They made like this kind of level of coordination from like 1 month of practicing together. So we were impressed, I would say. Jake's junkrat was like on point.
Yeah, Jake junkrat is really good, and LiNkzr is like it's like Korean, pretty good. Yeah.
Hey guys, Josh from Blitz Esports. My question's primarily for Boombox, but if anybody else has an opinion, please jump in. As much as it's a Mercy meta right now, there's no doubt that Zenyatta has a lot of impact in these team fights. In your opinion, can you give me some specific examples on how a really high-level Zenyatta adds value to a team comp?
Well, Zenyatta is mostly played because of Discord. It's so good. Like, if people are diving and then they have 30% less HP, it's so significant where it's just worth having the hero, and also you have options to like get right-click picks and even trans like counterblade, and it's pretty good compared to like Lucio.
I think it's mostly because you can create a lot of space with Zenyatta because you push their front line back and you make them waste cooldown, so you can create a space by having a Zenyatta. Also, you can heal the flankers from distance. It's really good to start moving up. With other heroes, it's not that easy.
Nathan with Double Tap. So obviously you guys got to miss the preseason. What did it feel like now to finally be on stage, and was there any first day jitters?
Okay, so we were a bit sad, of course, to miss the preseason. We missed the experience. Of course, we weren't here to practice together, so we only had like a few days practice with Carpe, especially. So we still have some problems that we need to fix, build some synergy. On the stage, I don't know about the stage fright. At least I don't have any. I don't know about other guys. I guess not. No? No. We are all professionals. Yeah, killers. Sure. Yeah.
Hey there, Adam with Action Esports. So on Media Day during their press conference, Rawkus had mentioned that due to his familiarity with you, Shadowburn, he'd be able to read you pretty effectively and shut you down pretty easily. Clearly, that wasn't the case. So how do you feel about that? And have you developed or changed since your time playing with him that made it not so?
I would say I didn't change much because we didn't get to like practice together a lot. So I mean, I don't know. He just like promised, but didn't make it.
Oh.
Hi, this is Frito from Your Overwatch. This question's for neptuNo. I know a lot of people are going to be talking about those Mercy frags, but what I want to know is if you remember or even noticed in the chaos that this happened on, I believe it was second round of Oasis, you dropped a sound barrier when Shadowburn had 5 HP with Muma chasing after him and saved his life and ended up finishing out the round. Either walk me through your decision-making process and what you're reading in order to time a sound barrier as perfect as that, or just in general, what you're looking for.
Most of the times, I don't want to waste my barrier when everyone is full HP already, because there's no point, or like we are not committing. So I just was waiting for the enemy team to use some cooldowns or my team to be in trouble. And as soon as I felt like people was getting in trouble and Shadowburn was getting low, I just press Q. Like, I just want to make sure we get some value from my ultimate. I don't want to waste it. So I saw they were using cooldowns to kill him. I just used my barrier and we won the fight, I think. That's all.
Tyler from ESPN again. This is for Boombox. You were one of the only Team UK players to actually make it into the Overwatch League, and now that you've actually performed and debuted and actually won, what do you want to say to all your former Team UK teammates that you were so close to at the World Cup, and everyone in the UK that's supporting you from home?
Well, I hope more UK players can get into Overwatch League, maybe in mid season like signings, they get picked up because some of them are really good players. And I think it's a good step for the UK esports scene where we're not really ever represented anyway. So it's nice to be able to win a game at the highest level.
Hey guys, Sharon from Blitz. The Philly Twitter has really embraced the idea of pdomjnated. What does pdomjnated mean to you?
I mean, you know what that means?
Yeah.
It was just we messed up a tweet a long time ago, and instead of dominate, we wrote that wrong. So we decided to use it like a meme. We turned the meme into our, I don't know, something to say about the team. We felt like it was like just something to do because we didn't know how to name people on Discord, so we named Dominate. I don't know. It was kind of weird. It was Boombox's idea, I think.
Yeah, Boombox maybe. I don't think like, yeah, I guess it's a alright hashtag. I don't know if anyone's like personally attached to it yet. Maybe it grows on us.
It's Frito from Overwatch again. This question is for Fragi. This isn't my opinion, but conventional wisdom typically says that there isn't much of a point to run a Reinhardt if you have dive DPS. But you seem to want to be sneaking in the pick whenever you can help it. What's the thought process behind that?
Well, I think I only had Reinhardt with dive DPS on Icon right? Yeah, on Icon. I think I wanted to keep my urge there on the second point. On first point, we usually we like to run Reinhardt defense, so that's why I did it. It's mostly was just my playstyle with it, so it can work on maybe unconventional spots and stuff like that. So yeah, it's mostly about having good playstyle with it, and it can work pretty well.
Hi, it's Eddie from your Overwatch, same as Frito. There's a narrative about your team that because you haven't had much practice, maybe expectations of for your level of performance wasn't going to be as high as some other teams. I just wondered how much internally as pro players, whether that figures into your thinking or if actually because of a lack of expectations about you, it allows you to play with much more freedom and less pressure than other teams. And also, is there a slight advantage in other teams not being able to anti-strat you as much because of that? And if that is true, will that change later during the season when there is more tape of you for other teams to analyze?
I think we lost like some maps like Horizon and Ikenball defense because of lack of preparation. Like it actually hurts us, I think, a bit. And I think we are overall like better players. So we knew that, so we were pretty confident in ourselves. So we just played like a standard game with the synergy between the DPS duo and also fragi get used to them really easy in 2 days, I think. So I think we can get much better. So now it's only like we expected to win even like 3-1. We didn't expect to lose Ikenball, but we knew our Horizon was really bad because we didn't have time to prepare it, and people is running like Orisa and stuff like we never played against. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think it's a good sign for us. Like going the first week, I think our expectations were like quite modest. We would have been happy maybe with, I think we wanted to win. Like we were pretty confident going into the game, but still, I think we all know we have a huge potential and it's only going to get better from here.
Hey there, Adam with Action Esports again. So on Reddit, there was some footage going around of the Philadelphia Fusion viewing party with all the balloons and searchlights and pom-poms for maybe cheerleaders. I'm not sure exactly. But how does it feel to strike such a big victory on your first time out in the Overwatch League in front of that kind of hyped crowd, both in the arena and back in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I was really surprised there was such a big interest back in Philly. Of course, I'm really happy for that. Happy we won for them. So they had a nice time back there. So yeah, go Philly.
We'll take one more question. Okay, thank you, Philly.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.